Well, howdy all. Back again. Lovely morning in Ogden, Utah. I came from Denver yesterday, and according to the mighty TomTom, I have done 2,047 miles total in this trip so far. I did about 550 yesterday, and overall it was really good. It was reasonably quiet. Wind, with Wyoming you get wind, and I took Wyoming the long way across. So that was a bit on the windy side every now and then. But got in, everything's cool. I'm feeling very chipper this morning because I slept in, because I've got a short day ahead of me in Boise, or to Boise. And I've got a short day ahead of me, so I'm kind of lollygagging here in the fabulous Motel 6 in Ogden, Utah. At any rate, yeah, it's been good. Met a really interesting fellow last night in the parking lot. Once again, motorcycles bring people out and they start talking to you. Guy's from Sweden, and he claims, well, first he says, I rode around the world on a motorcycle. I said, well, that's cool. Europeans they do that. And I said, so what were you riding? And he says, well, have you ever seen Easy Rider? And I said, yeah. He said, okay, you know the Captain America hardtail chopper? I said, yeah. He said, one of those. Wow. Dude's out of his mind. Really. I mean, I can't imagine doing something like that. I mean, my thing looks like a gypsy wagon, for crying out loud. I can't imagine doing it on something like that. Well, whether he was pulling my leg or not, it was still a good story. And once again, we come back to the whole thing about what's awesome about motorcycles. Is that, people talk to you. And it's wild. Also, you're noticing my little doodah here on my wrist. A little piece of advice for people who are planning on riding motorcycles long distances through the West in the summertime. If you've got a break between your gloves and your jacket, you need to make some adjustments. You either need to get some kind of a terry cloth wristband that will cover that, or get longer gloves or something. Because that looks pretty gnarly. It looks like I burned my wrist on an oven. I was really surprised. So anyway, I need to make some adjustments on that. So this whole thing's been kind of a fact-finding mission. So presumably the last video of this trip will be some sort of a after-action report, as they say in the Army, about what went right and what went wrong and what needs to be improved on, if I'm going to do this again, which I would really like to do because it was a lot of fun. And if you're, in a position where you have some time, I think it would be great. If you think you've got a motorcycle that can get where you need to go to and get back again, then, I think you should do it. Also, well, on the other hand, I've heard stories about guys just going out crazy distances on just whipped, little single-cylinder 250s or something, and that's probably more adventure if you're a tinkerer. That's probably more your bag, but not mine, because I don't tinker at all. At least I know where the gas goes. That's, I guess, the primary thing. Well, I guess I will check back in. Oh, also, before I go, thanks again for all the very surprising comments I've been getting on these things. I just was doing this for the hell of it, and there have been a couple of people that seem to really enjoy them, which is pretty awesome. I'm surprised and pleased, and I'm glad. And we'll check in again. Thanks.